Hey, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. Just one second. Hey, I'm here at home. My parents left, but Danielle's here with her mom. Irina's here. I was just seeing this now coming up. I guess in 2002, Kobe played. I don't know. There's only about a minute at Rucker Park. I haven't seen this actually, so I'm gonna hit play and see what's going on with it. It says it's from 2002.
Kobe wants it, Kobe needs it. Double team being applied, double team not needed. Model e model, turn around face up. That's street basketball, baby. Shot over to Kobe, also known as Three Rings. He pulls from downtown, nothing but the bottom of the line on live action. Kobe, guarded by firing. His dreams come true, but nothing get that done. Nothing get that done on national TV. Move back, move back. Mano in mano. He's gonna tell his mother, Mom, I got it. He shot it in my face.
All right, let's see. Best of Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. This is 4 minutes.
Chuck says, okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to play it like a real game. We're going to play 4 quarters.
We had me, Scotty, Mullins, Bird, and Patrick. And Magic had his 5. We weren't going to change that team at no point in time. You got your 5, I got my 5.
We gave them the college guy. You can have Christian Laettner. We don't want him. You can have him.
He's just over there waiting to tag in. But it was all about pride. And a college kid couldn't help either one of the teams.
Michael Jordan called Clyde out and went at him. Tell him, this is what I'm going to do to you. Fall away jumper, good. What did I tell you? So I said, no, Clyde, you better get him back. You better get him back. Charles Barkley said, I want to take Karl Malone now. So Charles gets it, fall away jumper, good. I said, oh, Karl, you better get him back. You better go down there and get him back. Karl went right at him, jump shot. You ain't nothing, Barkley. So then I came down.
He did have that pass right there.
Opportunity to prove himself. Showcase that, hey, look, I'm still Magic Johnson. I still dominate this game.
Magic was saying, you ain't the guy, and you got other players in this gym. Doesn't take much to get Michael going. Just a little something to tweak him, and it's on.
He never liked to lose. Mike always got that look. When you see that look, then you know just get the damn ball and get out the way.
As much as it was 5-on-5, you could see in Monte Carlo that it was gravitating towards, okay, Michael and Magic.
Magic was hesitant to surrender his place on the mountaintop. And Michael, being Michael,
I don't really understand this that much because until those guys got together, there was no dream team.
I'm still here.
The Olympics had to be college because of the professional amateur rule for the Olympics. So the basketball players that played professional, or any other sport, hockey, stuff like that, you had to have players in the Olympics that had not been paid to play sports. So they could not be at the professional level. They had to be amateurs. And until these guys joined, until they allowed it in the Olympics, they never played in the Olympics. So that's why the Dream Team came about, because they allowed amateurs, professionals who had been paid for sports to play in the Olympics. It's also sort of a reason why the movie The Miracle on Ice from 1981 or 1983 about the USA or Canada hockey team against Russia because the American athletes or whatever were amateurs and they could not compete with the Russian athletes that were also amateurs in hockey. And so a lot of times kids growing up would say, you know, why is America losing these sports where we have all these superstar athletes playing? And why don't we, and they say, well, they don't play in the Olympics because they're professionals. They're not amateurs. Well, why is that? Why can't these basketball players or hockey players that are professionals, even tennis too? I don't know if tennis was in the Olympics either way, but you know, why can't they also play? I mean, if it's a sport for the best, right? If the Olympics is the best, you know, why can't the professionals play? And so that was sort of the big deal with that back then. So I don't understand what they were talking about, you know, sort of getting to that point of competition. I mean, once the Dream Team was about, you know, they had trouble losing, basically. Which I think has raised the competition against, you know, the other countries that compete in basketball.
Earning the Sixers a fresh 24. Iverson behind his back. Yes! For the 76ers, Iverson. Followed by Williams. Iverson.
I gotta pull up my sweatpants. Ugh. The other day, I noticed I was posting on a different website type thing, and I could not keep my sweatpants high enough. So.
Jones after it was tipped by Williams. Iverson! Yes! From three, he's got 52 for Allen. His 8th three-pointer of the night. Iverson on a quick slashing move.
Well, the first rule of defense is to stop when Damon was with them all the way, but they never closed the lane.
Iverson on the break. To Snow. The Sixers are on a roll. Fox tees up a three. Grant broke it loose. Iverson. It's a jailbreak for the Sixers. Muhammad pushed, count it, and a foul. Allen Iverson setting up the big fella. Shaquille O'Neal not exactly spitting back on the defensive end. New little wrinkle to the offensive set. By the 76ers there, that little wrinkle there gets Allen ISO on either side that he wants to run that play on. He's got 30. Here with 6.2 to go. It's Allen's turn against Newble, the rookie. Takes some hard to the cup. Leads from the corner. Slams for two. Greatly done by Iverson. Matumbo. Davis knocks it away. Matumbo wanted a foul. Iverson with the steal. Goes inside. And that's what you want if you're Allen Iverson. You're coming off a 6-for-24 game. Murray's the one guy I think on the team that could score 30. Iverson down right there. What injured left ankle?
Shaquille O'Neal, basically a role player here and loving every second of it with his team doing well. Iverson, he gets inside. Fisher goes down, and Allen Iverson hits the 15-footer.
Let's take a look at it. Iverson behind the back. The Tony Kukoc over the head. Allen with the finish, and the crowd loves it here. Woo, one more look at it. How do you like that? That's hooping, buddy. No foul. He thought he was fouled. Here's Iverson sprinting ahead. And Iverson cans it home.
Iverson showing you, Jalen, don't think about it. Comes over the top, hangs on to make sure he doesn't hurt himself, but when you get that guy out in the open court, forget about it.
And the Lakers come back the other way to play some defense. Can they play it? shot. So it's important for the Magic to find a way to make one on the other end.
Oh man, those guys collided.
Able to recover. And here's Aaron McKee who just checked in. Iverson with a beautiful trip to a turnover.
He's so quick that time he reads the shot. He should get a rebound and an assist on that play, all in one motion.
They can beat you on any given night, but it's hard for them to sustain it over the course of even a 5-game first-round series, but certainly over a 7-game series. You don't defend, you can't win in this league, particularly in the playoffs.
The Shaq feeds to Grant, who doesn't like to shoot after the first quarter. Lynch picks it up. Here comes Iverson flying inside. At 6'1", 155 pounds, how can someone so small fly so high?
And I think he's only about 5'11".
No Armstrong, he's fouled out, so Corey Alexander on Iverson. Here's Allen for the tie.
And we've seen that play out with the Los Angeles Lakers. As that now it's a left shot for the Lakers. Allen Williams blocked by Iverson. He got a piece of it. He races back. That's a great block.
Iverson with the crossover. And there's the layup. That is the signature move right there. Iverson versus Sprewell. Takes it strong and gets to Allen Iverson. Having himself a terrific third quarter. He's got 21 for the game. Iverson going for 50. He got it! Allen Iverson for the third time in his career has hit for 50 points. Sixers have made both of theirs tonight. The other from AI. Trying to bust up Armstrong. Runs it up and in. Allen's got 15 of the Sixers' 36. Iverson inside, knocks it down. 27 for Iverson. Sixers up 5.
And Allen Iverson wanting this one all the way. He's their big moment player and couldn't come up with a better shot at a better time.
So the next foul will put Sacramento over the fifth. The same for Philadelphia. Iverson. Yes! Allen Iverson has 44.
Iverson prepared to terrorize the Nuggets. Yes!
Man, weaving his way through for our Volvo drive of the game. Nobody's stopping Allen.
Road winning streak alive. They've won 12 straight. Franchise record. Presentation by the team. Iverson pretty move getting inside. Allen Iverson. And Iverson now with 9 points.
Just over a minute to go in the fourth. Iverson, who's been stunning once again tonight. Glover looms as a double. Allen breaks free and he got it! A huge bucket by Allen Iverson, who's got 45.
The road team has won all 3 games.
Well, this is an important game for the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, they need to win this game, and they need to make a statement about their home court advantage.
The perfect spin off the glass. And Allen Iverson now at 17. After dropping 10 on the Sixers. Here's Iverson yet to sit. Oh, but a play for Jermaine Jones getting him involved. Nicely done by Allen Iverson.
Mutombo on the strong side. Nobody has the ability for Philadelphia to come over from the weak side for help. Iverson triples again. He's a phenomenal player.
Chalk that out to the defense. Here's Iverson.
Cavaliers run hand plays 5-game win streak. Set clock at 5. Iverson crossed over. Iverson on the run, and that goes. He's got 52.
Carter one-on-one. Forcing Vince to miss that layup. Iverson against Williams again. Yes! And a foul!
Okay, there's only 10 seconds left of this. I didn't know how long this video was going to go. I was trying to figure this out with that. Pat Connaughton crushes NBA dunk contest.
Can't jump. I like it already. I like it already. Can't jump.
Not the beat scores, though.
White man can't jump. I feel like. I saw the movie.
I like it.
But I guess he never saw Rex Tracker, Rick Barry. He's only actually one dunk contest.
Well, we just heard he has a 44-inch vertical leap in the draft combine. That was the highest, the third highest one.
And Kristen Yelich. That's an MVP of baseball.
Yelich is out here, too.
That's an MVP of baseball.
That's right, holding the basketball.
Come on, man. Because Cat was a baseball player. Let's go back. Okay. See, I like it in the day, Kevin, when you can get .5s. Because that's an 8.5.
I need to see it.
It's not really a 9. It's not really an 8. You know, but it's like an 8.5 in my interpretation. That's a nice one.
And he's got the National League MVP for 2018, Yelich, with the Brewers. Who goes to a lot of Bucks games.
To me, that's 9 across the board because he didn't miss it. Yeah, that's an 8.
That's 9 across the board, Kenny.
Come on, Giannis. You come harder than that.
I feel like you need to move back some.
Or Giannis, you can take his younger brother who's like 3 inches smaller. One of the two. There you go.
He hit the backboard.
See, in slow motion,
He hit the backboard.
it's gonna get.
He hit the backboard, y'all.
That's a 10. Come on, that's a 10. That's a 10. That is a 10.
He hit the backboard.
I would have jumped over that brother though.
Hey, listen.
Yeah. Okay. I saw it. I said, Pat, I saw it. I feel like it. Come on, Pat.
Hey, Pat, you ain't got to explain that to Pat.
Listen.
Pat, you ain't got to explain it.
I feel like that's more than a 10 right there. That's different.
That's a 10.
He jumped over a 7-footer.
Well, 6'9.5" when you think.
Okay, all right.
Shit was good.
He got long hair.
No. That's a 10.
I would do that too, Pat.
Yeah. Check.
Respect. Respect.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
They trying to win the dunk contest and the NBA championship.
He's got 95, and he's ahead of
Listen, that was
Dwight
tough.
Howard.
That was crazy.
Zach over here giving everybody a hard time.
Yeah.
Look at Candace.
She's like, did he do it or not?
Oh, Candace is great.
No, he deserved that 50 right there. He deserved that.
Well, he deserved a 9 on his first one, too. He deserved a 9 from you on that first one, Dwayne.
All right, IT on Ball Family. Isaiah Thomas, there we go.
As someone that has been in that position, how much would someone like LeVar Ball be a distraction or be someone you just wouldn't want to deal with and have around all the time? Because we keep hearing that it's not a problem for the Lakers, but yet it feels like it is in many ways.
Before you answer this, though, Isaiah, we come from some crazy families. Okay?
That's what I was getting ready.
Now, I mean, we got crazy people around us, and we've been with other kids in situations that were worse than ours.
Yeah.
Like, we know we would be lost without our mothers.
Absolutely.
We know we would be lost without our brothers.
Absolutely.
So, this is unique to some people, but for us, not that unique.
So, I had a brother by the name of Gregory, and I couldn't, when I was young, I couldn't say Gregory, so I called him Gay Gay, right? And so everybody knew him as Gay Gay. Did he rob you?
No. Because
my brother
you introduced me to him.
Yeah.
You introduced me to him.
Yeah, my brother was
I always think the guy on the left is Vince Carter or Chris Carter. I have no idea why. I think that guy is Carter. Chris Carter, Vince Carter.
He said, how many with you? He said, I don't know. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12, sir. They let him in the game at Indiana University.
Yeah. And Coach Knight didn't say anything, right?
No.
So what I'm saying is, this isn't a new thing. The only new thing is y'all know about it now because we got social media, Facebook, Twitter, so forth and so on. The NBA has handled this forever. Hey, my mom, rest her soul, when she first came in the game, her and my aunt, they would come to the game. They was packing, right? They'd be sitting.
No. Carlos, we talking about a gun, people.
Yeah, they would
Packing,
be
that's what that means. Southside of Chicago.
Yeah, the west side. The west side.
West side, yeah.
They be sitting at the game, and you know they would cook the chicken at home, right? And they would bring it to the game, and they'd be like, "Get off, Junior," you know. and people think I'm mad. And I remember by the third quarter, right? My mom, she'd be a little lit, right? She'd be a little lit. And I remember Earl Strom coming over and said, "Hey, can you tell your mother to quit cursing me out?" I said, "Hey, look, I can't talk to her, but I'm just saying what ball is now, right? What y'all starting to see and what people, the NBA has dealt with this historically. The NFL has dealt with this historically. Y'all just finding out about it now as fans."
Can I just say one thing? Maybe it's a cultural thing. I just want to make sure I understand it. Your mom would show up at games eating non-stadium food, which sometimes they frown upon, with a gun, or packing. And sometimes she would drink a little alcohol.
A lot of alcohol.
And then she would like, I want you to recap for anyone that didn't quite.
But back
she needed a reality show.
Yeah, but if
how many kids
Lord
mama
have
raised,
mercy.
man?
Lord have
How many
mercy.
kids mama raised?
It's 9 of us.
Oh.
I had 6 brothers, 2 sisters, right? I'm the 7th boy. And, you know, Mom, it was, you know, there's the poverty line, and then there's that line below poverty where the Census Bureau don't count you. We was that, right? And so, you know, when we got to the NBA, it was like, Junior!
When you come to the league, the hood come with you.
And it was all right. You know, it was all right. But where we are now, right? Everybody's grown. You get a little bit more polish. You understand what to do, how to have an interview, what to say, so forth and so on. But coming in, you don't know any of that stuff. And the families don't know any of that. But they learn. And 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you know, the ball group, they'll be better at what they're doing.
Yeah.
Bronny James versus #1 guard in high school. I'm going to skip ahead. What is this? New Kids on the Block. They're doing a new video. The only song I really know on New Kids on the Block is Hangin' Tough. So let's see. They must be coming out with a new song, being old.
Morning, class.
These guys were the popular band when I was in middle school. From Boston. The Wahlbergs, basically. That's no good.
Ready, boys?
You can hear them going crazy in stadiums in every nation. A never-ending celebration, baby. That's how we show our dedication. The boys in the band.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead.
The boys in the band. The boys in the band. We like the boys. The boys in the band. The boys in the band. The boys in the band. Before we go, boys to men, to the end. Let's go back to
Now let's skip ahead again. Let's skip ahead one more time. All right. A new look, Lakers too old. This is Colin Cowherd. I'm probably going to skip ahead fast
I
here.
went out with my wife for dinner last night, and Laker player at the time, he was in his prime, MJ prime, Pippen prime, and then I would argue Rodman was almost out of it, but he was still the game's best rebounder. Okay, all these players the Lakers have added, are any of them great? No. Are any of them in their prime? No. So the entire Lakers roster has one player who is great and in his prime. Anthony Davis. Carmelo Anthony's 37. Ariza 36. Howard 35. Wayne Ellington 33. Russell Westbrook, folks, was not an all-star in the East.
I don't know why they don't talk about that Schroeder guy.
Westbrook was the
Why are they talking about Schroeder? They said Schroeder made a mistake or something
Los
on his
Angeles
contract.
became Green Bay, Wisconsin. 30 times. 30. Kuzma scored 25 or more points. Now he's a bum. Outside of Westbrook, he's better than all these guys. Because you know better. This is an antique store. It's old guys.
Okay, Kevin Nash describes the moment he knew WWE would defeat WCW. Oh, I thought they were talking about Steve Nash.
Company down. I said, we got to have something. I said, can you get us some aluminum baseball bats? So Ellis rigged a working one quick. Then we had the real one. So when I went down to the ring, I hit the steps with the real one. Crowd heard the noise. The guy hit the first guy coming in with the gimmick one through the ropes. He went down. Now it's are you gonna go through the ropes with two guys back to back with aluminum baseball bats? Knowing you got to bend over? No.
Oh my God, dude! I don't know that I want to watch this.
So we go off the air with the Charlotte police on doing their guns. It's real.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
So we're flying back that night. And
What the heck happened? I don't know what happened. They said they hit the guy.
And we're in the private, and he goes, we're going to put Vince out of business. We're going to put Vince out of business. I said, dude, do you realize what happened tonight? I said, the perception that two guys from the WWE jump ship and are going to take over your company, the people believe that. They think 2 guys can beat 100. I said, like, no, you're not going to put him in business. You know, I said, he'll sit back and watch. And Hogan said the same thing. That's what Vince did. Vince sat back and watched. And I won't forget the day of my life when Tyson came to that WrestleMania. And every WrestleMania match had a movie quality trailer in front of it. In case you hadn't been watching, you were caught up. This one, Kane was shooting fire. I mean, everybody, it was amazing. The next day I go to TV, and I just knew. You know, man. I mean, you watch something, even if you're smart to the business. I walked by Sullivan, he said, you know, that Nash, got a little cold last night. He had an ice bed called WrestleMania. He knew. He knew, I knew. Anybody that was smart knew that. And all of a sudden it was 4-2 versus 4-6. 4-6 versus 4-2. All of a sudden it was like back and forth, and all of a sudden it was just like, and the Lakers have won 33 straight.
Okay, we always love Big Papa, The Locks, official music video. All right, I don't know that I'm going to listen to all of it. It's 5 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay, Stephen A. takes prime time as the GOAT.
Or in the NFL.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
You know, you have the greats, Tom Brady's, the Joe Montana's, people like that. I thought about this long and hard last night. He wasn't the greatest in pass coverage. He got to the passer, but he wasn't the greatest in pass coverage. All I'm trying to say to you is that, and he was phenomenal. LT was phenomenal. But he was great in pass coverage. But he won, I'm not saying he wasn't, I'm saying he was good, but I'm saying when you think, okay, that's all I mean. That's killing the quarterback. He brought one dimension to it that was so fierce, so intimidating, that it dwarfed everything else.
Did you just say he brought one dimension?
Well,
but prime time is what people think about.
Listen, prime time is so prime time. Prime time is so prime time. The brothers on television and they don't put them on at any other time. Prime time.
All right, the best pitch ever, according to one shark. I think this is on that TV show, The Shark Tank.
What did you ask for?
I asked for, I think it was $10,000.
And you got to 350.
Yeah.
Wow. I was sleeping through the beginning of this presentation because I thought you had no sales.
I hope you're rested.
I'm awake now because you have sales, okay? Why don't you burn those? Why are you selling t-shirts? You can't make it.
So who's running this company with you?
It's just me, myself, in my garage, just hanging out, you know, with my lawn chair.
Great.
And how much it costs an ad spend to get those customers.
But that was on the Kickstarter deal.
Kickstarter is almost like an unreal environment. I want to know, if we started today, how much would it cost you to go get a customer? Okay. Okay, but you realize that the underwear business is different than the T-shirt business and different than the sheet business.
Here's the thing, because when people come to me, they're usually campers or like, but I just don't like.
I get it, but you're telling me you're worth close to $2 million, okay?
Yeah.
So I have to try and figure out what is the business. But this deal has no structure yet. I don't care about the underwear and T-shirt business. Returns are horrific. So
I agree. I'm from Africa, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm from a village. I'm from a small village. I want to see something. The fact I'm here to me, it's great. This is a great time. I'm so happy to be here.
Best pitch ever.
Okay. Michael Jordan versus the Knicks. NBA Philippines. I'm on Facebook. How's it going? I'm watching Michael Jordan. I'm showing him.
I've always liked Madison Square Garden. Even when I was in college, we played St. John's and some of the games that we played. It's always been an area or a place where basketball enthusiasts couldn't notice a fake basketball player. If you're a real basketball player, they honor that. They show respect for that. If you just a hype, you can't fool them, and they'll see it. You know, and that. And it's like stepping on the stage, you know, with an act, and people can see that it's an act, or they can see that it's talent.
All right, top 5. Oh, they're going to do fights. 5 craziest fights. You got Shaq and Barkley fighting. What the heck? They're both commentators now.
And the bench is empty. My goodness. Wow. Right in front of us. DC is just unloading on Williamson. And this is a
I can't even see who's there. Thomas. Isaiah Thomas? I don't even remember that. Threw the ball at Barkley. Oh, man. He threw the ball at a giant.
Are everyone's favorite frenemies on TNT's Inside the NBA. But these
Shaquille
two were
O'Neal.
always so
Charles Barkley got so frustrated. He threw the ball at the giant. Shaquille O'Neal. I think he got hit.
Shaq fouled Barkley, who retaliated by throwing the ball at O'Neal's head, and the two wound up wrestling to the ground. Both players were suspended. Barkley was fined $5,000, while Shaq was fined $10,000. Thankfully, after the incident, their mothers convinced the players to patch up things, and they made amends over a few terrible rounds of golf.
When I got to the locker room, my mother was on the phone, and Charles' mother was on the phone. Charles' mom was like, "Don't you hit my boy?" I was like, "Who is that?" She was like, "That's Charles' mom." I was like, "Oh, hello, ma'am. How you doing? Y'all don't need to be fighting. I just talked to Charles. He gonna meet you in the hallway. Y'all hug it out, and y'all stop that."
However, this was not the only time Charles Barkley was involved in a fight on the court. Number 4, the Suns versus the Knicks.
Doc Rivers, and a foul on Rivers for pushing Johnson, who says yes, and they're going head-to-head. Here comes Barkley.
Yes, that's Charles Barkley once
Oh.
again. The main instigators of this.
As a side note, I already own Parenthood, the movie. I was looking for it a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find it. I own it. It's on my iTunes account, so I have Parenthood. But that wasn't the point how I got to the movies. The movies I was thinking about,
Johnson clashed again.
the basketball being thrown at somebody.
By punching Johnson in the face.
The basketball being thrown at somebody is such a weapon. If you've seen the beginning of 3 Men and a Baby, I think it's 3 Men and a Baby. One of the guys comes in at night and he throws the ball at him, and you can tell he gets hit in the head with the basketball. So, in that movie. Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
We want to go to the pool in 10 minutes.
Wait, what?
Pool.
Okay, am I going to go?
Yeah.
All right, we are going to the pool today. There's a pool here that we can use, so I'm going to go to the pool. I'm going to end there, and I'm actually going to get the most out of this. I'm going to watch the rest of this. 4 minutes. What? In 10 minutes. All right, I'm going to end now. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hope you're doing good. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.